Hello everyone, I'm RecV5,
And I'm Sandman99.
and welcome back to Fallout 4 G9-13 playthrough.
Yes, and in the last episode, we finished off, by the looks of it, sort of like the Gunner story arc by killing the Colonel. I think it was the Colonel, wasn't it the Colonel?
Yep.
Yeah. And actually Oaks did some horrible things to him with one of those sawtooth knives. But now we don't actually have a quest marker anymore. So I'm not really too sure. Lily suggested we come back here and see if any more help was needed. So that's what we did. And of course, like I happened to pick up this assault rifle because I was running low on ammunition for most of my other guns by the time that massively long vault was done with.
Yep.
And I decided to keep it because I really like the handling characteristics. These guns, even though they're heavy, like they weigh, like this one is 26.8 arbitrary weight units, which is almost as heavy as a minigun, right?
Yep.
But it has almost no recoil at all, and it has a fairly good fire rate. Like this thing is semi-automatic, but it'll fire just about as fast as I can pull a trigger. And I put a 8 times combat scope on it.
Yep.
Which is basically, it behaves like a reflex sight, except that it has 8 times magnification on it. So it's sort of a compromise between the long-range scope and the reflex sight, because it allows me to aim like this in third person, and still gives me decent long-range magnification. I think the standard long scopes are like 10 times magnification, if I remember right.
Okay.
So you get a little bit better performance if you wanted to use this as a specialty sniper rifle, right?
What is it?
But if you want to use it for like mixed purposes, then the combat scopes added by see-through scopes are kind of the way to go.
Yep.
Anyway, we're going to go inside now and just see what happens, because I have no idea. But I'm assuming that there'll be more, because I'm just kind of waiting for the Brotherhood. Oh, wow. Okay. You are about to begin the Fens Sheriff's Department factional ending for Fallout 4. This series of quests will end with the FSD and the Minutemen as the only major vanilla factions remaining in the Commonwealth. This may entail anything up to and including utter annihilation of some of the other factions' personnel and headquarters. Other consequences include possibly making enemies of said factions and losing their associated vanilla companions. You may refuse here and use your FSD control holotape to restart this quest later. So he certainly gives you enough chances to change your mind, right?
Yeah, really.
This is like the 4th time that they've checked to make sure that you actually want to do this. But if we've never done this before, so let's do this.
All right.
That's showing some initiative. Good luck. Okay. Started. The extinction has been postponed. Commander Delano is looking for us. I'd planned on seeing Commander Delano anyway, because I stopped by the Red Rocket Boston and picked up some of the synth components that I'd been storing there.
Yep.
Because I'm kind of hoping
Finally, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Yikes! How'd you get so good at sneaking up on people, Angie?
I don't know what you mean.
Like a goddamn ninja or something.
The sheriff and Barb sent me to find you and Lily. Big important briefing in the conference area. They're finally ready to move.
Feels like we've been here before.
Do they always send you to find me? Okay, sure.
Good. Don't wait. I get the impression they want to act while the intel is still hot.
Well, it's about friggin' time. Come on, let's get going.
Good luck. I gotta get going back to my post. There's gonna be a lot of radio chatter soon.
Get to the briefing. Okay, I guess we'll sell synth components to Commander Delano later.
All right.
Because I did specifically go to stop by and get some, just because I figured I wanted to see what happened when you sold them. But anyway, here we go. I'm going to switch back to first person now again, just because with all the camera switching and stuff, it's easier to do this, right? We need to go and talk to the sheriff.
Let's get started. Thank you everyone for coming. We have some rather important business
The good
to
old
discuss.
conference room.
You all know by now, we were paid a visit by the Brotherhood the other day. Senior Scribe Williams brought a list of demands from youngling Maxon.
Oh, sick burn.
Aside from an equipment and munitions list we could never fill, he also demanded Crenshaw for assaulting then Scribe Tegan. Without Crenshaw's action, none of us would have escaped the Brotherhood, so needless to say that is a non-starter. The threatened punishment for not acceding was to have the entire east wall and our organization leveled from the air with advanced warning. And I assure you, they could do that if they so wished it. And we could not stop them. So, we made a counter-proposal. It was not my first choice, but it kept the wall from getting demolished, for now. The good news is it was accepted. The bad news is Maxon is playing a zero-sum game. We are to risk ourselves on behalf of their interests.
I don't get it. It's a blimp. We got a rocket launcher. Why not just blast them out of the sky?
We've got childhood friends up in that thing. Spears and I have cousins up there. I don't agree with Maxon's methods or objectives, but I'm not going to kill family for it.
I have little doubt some of those old friends and family helped convince Maxon to accept our counter-proposal, Lily.
Point taken. Some of them still like you, so don't blow up the Pridwen.
Fortunately, the objectives we have been tasked with align very closely with our own interests. But there is something else. The Brotherhood is stretched thin as it is. They can't occupy Boston Airport indefinitely, and Maxon realizes this. So do we. Once we have completed our tasks, the Brotherhood has agreed to take both the Pridwen and their giant windbag home to the capital.
Ooh, another burn.
What? Are you serious?
Wait. They'll leave? Did I just hear that right? They'll just float their asses back to DC.
Yes, you did. They'll consider the debt to them paid in full. Their mission in Boston will have been fulfilled. By us. Maxon fancies himself a strategist, and this is a zero-sum situation for him. If we fail, he loses nothing, and if we succeed, we did it for him. Politically, he will save face with the few friends we have left on the Pridwen if he accepts our offer, still having looked generous if we fail. Personally, Maxon's biggest weakness is his ego. Bringing what remains of the famous black dogs to heel feeds that ego. In many ways, our counter-proposal was very appealing to him.
And what if we can't do it?
I would expect Maxon to fulfill his promise of leveling the wall and Diamond City to fall within weeks at most, if not days. We plan for the worst. Delano is already working on the logistics of evacuating everyone from the bleachers. But that is not an option here. Our objectives are mutual, which is why we counter-proposed them. So listen up. For years now, the railroad has been operating against the interests of Diamond City under the feeble pretense of fighting the Institute. If anyone can explain how absconding with Institute synths, giving them brain damage, and releasing them fights the Institute, I'm listening. Far from fighting the Institute, this only forced the Institute to make more synths to replace the lost copies. Whether they are actually fooling themselves into believing that a shoplifter fights the clerk they steal from is not my concern. They are a threat. The time to stop them has arrived.
We've analyzed the intel we obtained from the rather large cache of holotapes at a railroad safe house recovered by Lily. More intel on their activity and communications was provided by the Brotherhood to assist us in our efforts. The organization is small, especially after the recent heavy losses they've suffered at the hands of the Institute. Suffice to say, along with this new treasure trove of intel on the railroad, makes now a better time than ever to strike and neutralize them. Their core operations are run by a couple handfuls of individuals to be found at 2 targets of interest. Dr. McClintock?
Thank you, Dan. The railroad HQ is located in the catacombs below the Old North Church, not far from the shoreline, at the end of the, bright red trail. The main entrance is accessed through the basement of the North Church itself, but, more importantly, it has an alternative escape route. This route leads to a door in the foundation of the house immediately north of where Lily's friend Pickman lives, only meters from the ocean. The railroad is almost as paranoid as we are, and they rely on these escape routes as their plan B. They have no plan C as far as we can tell.
Those tunnels are a death trap for an assault force without the element of surprise, which an assault-sized force would not have anyway. These are not gunners in an open area. These are desperate fighters who would have us at a huge disadvantage if we entered those tunnels. I am not willing to risk those kinds of casualties, so the Doctor has devised a different plan utilizing a far less risky approach.
If this all goes well, we will have neutralized the railroad headquarters and none of us will have stepped foot inside it. So listen carefully. The headquarters is well fortified, but it has a major weak spot that has been overlooked until now. It is close to water and below sea level. In the heart of a major city, this means the tunnel is an old pipe chase, and its proximity to water means there is a storm sewer main in it. Lieutenant Dan consulted Public Works blueprints we scabbed years ago, and found that to be the case here as well. We don't know which tunnel they use, but all of them have storm mains, and nearly all of them have a length of at least one wall against the ocean.
I think I know where this is going. Oh, you are a fucking genius, Babs.
Storm sewers were built to carry excess rainwater to the ocean without overloading the sewer system and can handle very large volumes of water. They work passively because the city and Maine are higher than the ocean. This is no longer necessarily true as sea levels have risen since the war. At high tide, the sea levels are nearly as high as the street, reversing the flow of the storm mains and bringing ocean water into the system. The plan is to simultaneously blow the main entrance, escape route, and the storm sewer main at high tide. A broken storm main with the pressure of the ocean behind it will fill their headquarters in a matter of a couple of minutes, with them trapped inside. If we can find and blow a wall against the open ocean, we estimate the headquarters will fill in less than a minute. Lieutenant Crenshaw is heading up this operation. Whitworth has supplied him with several seismic charges. They will be more than sufficient to collapse both routes and fully fracture any large water main in the tunnel. Finding a wall of the tunnel to open to the ocean is a target of opportunity. Take it if it presents itself. Blow the charges, then wait.
Wait for what?
We wait for the water line inside the church to reach sea level, somewhere along the steps to the basement, I'd imagine. Then we'll know it's done. Then it's on to the second objective. The target is possibly the last railroad operations facility in the Commonwealth. The so-called Ticonderoga Safe House in Monsignor Plaza. They occupy the old gray office building just to the south of the Monsignor Plaza Mall, as an entirely independent cell from the main headquarters. Just like the railroad main headquarters, this independence makes them fully capable of smuggling and releasing synths on their own. And it's these capabilities that make them both dangerous and an important target to neutralize.
Close quarters indoor combat, sir. Are we sure this target is that valuable?
The target is indeed that valuable. However, actually entering the building to engage is Plan B. If all goes well, it won't come to that. On the contrary, if all goes well, they will come to us. And we will never set foot inside the building until we verify it's empty. I don't know if I'm embarrassed for my training or proud of the Doctor, but this is her plan too. So give her your attention.
Our Babs is a gift that keeps on giving. If only Vault 81 knew what they lost.
Yes, well, thank you, Lily.
Totally having my wedding in your greenhouse.
Looking forward to it, sis, but as I was saying, Ticonderoga Safe House.
Sorry, everybody. I just get excited sometimes.
It's okay. Anyway, as the sheriff said, the safe house is an old office building, a very vertical one with a small ground footprint. The operation will be headed by Lieutenants Dan and Harkins, and I'm about to detail it, so listen up. Scouts have reported activity there for years, but we had no reason to suspect they were anything but scavvers until now. They also report there are only 2 apparent exits from the building, an elevator and a doorway, both of which are locked most of the time. Lieutenant Dan will disable the elevator by forcing open the doors with his Halligan bar and opening the elevator car ceiling panel. At the same time, another deputy will open the building's HVAC air exchanger panel on the other side of the interior elevator pillar. They will set tire fires in the elevator car and the air handler and force the smoke into the building, up the elevator shaft and vent system. We scabbed many industrial fans when constructing the greenhouse, so those will be no problem to obtain and use to move the smoke. Anyone who's walked more than 10 meters in the wasteland knows how noxious a burning tire is, and will have concentrated it inside the building. This will inevitably force the occupants out of the only remaining exit, a door on the ground floor mezzanine. Lieutenant Harkins will have deployed 3 turrets along the mezzanine to greet the agents when they come out of that door. The entirety of the Ticonderoga team will be waiting for any agents that get past the turrets and make it to the top of the mezzanine stairs. Once the turrets have stopped, 2 or 3 units will equip gas masks and sweep Ticonderoga for any and all survivors.
Dang. Doesn't that seem kinda unfair? Am I the only one here? I mean, you heard of shooting fish in a bucket, but like, almost literally? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good plan, Babs. Just kinda, I don't know, really brutally efficient?
Shooting people when they don't have a prayer in hell of seeing me or surviving is my entire job description.
Work smarter, not harder.
The universe doesn't care about fair or unfair. This is war. The railroad must fall. The sooner it's over, the better for everyone. Lily, you are to meet Crenshaw in the alley in front of Pickman's house at nightfall. Do not be late. Do what he instructs, and our chances of success increase dramatically. Are there any questions?
Yeah, I got one. Why am I here? What do you need my help for? Everyone's back from the Atom Cat's garage. You got the men. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm here and I'm gonna do it. I'm just confused.
There are other reasons. But I know you well enough to know I can't keep you from a fight you take personally.
If you're going to show up anyway, we're going to coordinate and put you to good use. We anticipate the railroad won't go quietly. If nothing else, maybe your sidekick can stop some bullets. Return here, and we will discuss our other objectives after we have dispatched the railroad. Are there any more questions before we head out?
What the hell is it with you guys and this sidekick
You try
thing?
introducing your sidekick as your personal executive assistant to everyone. It starts to eat up a lot of time.
This operation will test that assertion to the fullest. Keep yourselves and your teams wired tight, people. Tonight is very important. Bravery, faith in our comrades, and execution will win it. Dismissed.
Okay,
Good luck out there, everyone.
All right.
You know what I noticed about Barb is she seems to come across as a nice person, but she's extremely cold.
Well, I mean, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do.
She just laid plans to kill like several dozen people, and it doesn't seem to bother her at all. Well, I guess I picked up those synth components for nothing because there's
No Delano at the counter
no
yet.
Delano at the counter. Oh, well, it is 11 p.m., so I guess that kind of explains it.
Yeah, come back when I'm on duty.
Okay, so we're supposed to meet Crenshaw outside Pickman's house between 10 and 11 p.m. Okay. And it's already after 11 p.m. here, so I'm guessing it'll be between 10 and 11 p.m. tomorrow. So I guess we'll,
Yeah, you got some time to burn.
yeah. Well, I can't really go too far because it'll take some time to travel there.
True.
Oh, and I forgot to pause, but we'll pause.
And we're back, and we forgot to unpause, so we
Yeah.
unpaused slightly later.
Yeah, all I was doing was heading for the Boston Red Rocket anyhow. Where I guess I might as well drop off all my synth components again, because I can't sell them anyway. So, I'm not too bad for weight carried now. I've got my 308s for my Overseer's Guardian.
Yep.
I had a few 38s for my little submachine gun again. I have a lot of 45s.
And a lot of 5.56.
And a lot of 5.56, because I expect that I'll be leaning on that gun quite a lot. And, yeah, I don't think I have, I don't have any shotgun shells here to pick up, so basically,
Who's there?
oh shit! Where did that come from?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
And here I
Well,
was sitting here coughing because I swallowed my drink wrong.
Okay, trying to get things together here. Alrighty.
Damn vampires.
Yeah. Oh, looks like somebody else got the acolyte. Alright.
Maybe Lily?
Probably. So, well, he's got a few shotgun shells. Bram and Sjogren inertia. Yeah, we'll pick up all that stuff. Things that we can scrap. Anyways. We'll just leave him in there in his tidy whities. And we'll pick up all this stuff from this pile of ash. Actually, we can scrap the ash pile and turn it into fertilizer. So there.
There's my sidekick.
Sidekick, yeah. Okay. So, that takes care of that. And then we'll go over here. Knock down some of these things, because I do have the scrapper perk, at least one or two ranks of it, so I get a fair amount of extra
Play your
components.
cards? That's right. You'll probably get shot in the head by someone not playing cards.
Yeah. So we gained a few more,
Aces
little
and
bit
eights,
more
baby.
junk. And I guess we'll go and have a drink of water here. Yeah, sometimes vampires will spawn right in your settlements too, right?
Mm-hmm.
At night. That kind of catches you by surprise a little bit. So let's see here if we've got any thing to eat. Well, we can eat wild mute fruit, I guess.
There you go.
And we might as well drop off some of this other stuff. We'll drop off this cram. That blood pack. And we'll drop off that. See, I carry this around with me. And there's a reason for that. And that is that I read in the mod description for Sanguinaire that if you die while infected with FEV Sanguinaire, then you'll come back as a vampire. Right?
Oh, okay.
So if you die,
carry the heavy,
then it's not
we're gonna sell later. Then
a
carry the caps.
permanent death type of thing, right?
Yep.
Okay, it looks like I don't have enough stuff here to make... Ooh, I could make beer. I could make a beer. So, one of the things, since a lot of Chef Perry's recipes involve beer, is that, you know, like I also made a recipe so you could make your own beer.
Yeah, because otherwise you'd consume all the beer in the Commonwealth.
Yeah. Anyway, so most of these are actually pretty good healing items, right? However, most of them will also get you intoxicated. The one exception, of course, is Chef Perry's Hangover Cure, which is a massive healing item, which does not give you an intoxication.
Yeah.
And it also removes radiation and heals health and that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, I guess we've done what we can do here for now. Do I have one of those tidy bots here? Yes, I do.
You're just going to turn on the tidy bot so he cleans up the corpse?
I'm going to turn on the tidy bot so he'll clean up the corpse. We'll just have to wait for it to beep and those lights to turn green, and then he'll start doing this thing here.
Well, there's blue, so he's scanning.
Yeah. Yeah, basically what happens is the robot will scan the area within its scan range
What you need?
to identify things that are eligible for cleanup, right?
Yep.
I'm sure I have a bed here somewhere in this place, but I'll just crash on the couch here.
Good enough. Soap
Good
Surfer.
enough. Yep, good enough. I do have a mod that allows you to make extra beds, like extra bed models.
I can patch you up if you...
Oh?
Yeah, and including ones that the settlers will not sleep in, so you can make your own bed.
Yep.
That no one will crawl into and sleep in, right? So you don't have to constantly kick someone out of your bed in order to be able to sleep. But really, I don't usually bother with it in most settlements because, like I can just sleep on a couch anywhere. So if I have a couch somewhere. But if I were a vampire, well, then that becomes more important because then you have to build an enclosure somewhere that's out of the sun, right?
Yep.
Because you'll be sleeping during the daytime. And you also have to not have to kick a settler out of your bed.
Remind me to lube the leg bearings.
Or you could.
And you also have to have a somewhat isolated area from the rest of the settlement in case you have one of your temper tantrums when you first wake up and attack the nearest living person, right?
Yep.
So, like you have to sort of segregate yourself from the rest of the settlement a little bit. And I'm not so sure I agree with that particular thing. But that's how the guy who made the mod made it, so that's how it is.
And that's how you deal with it.
Personally, I think that the rage type things would have been more suitable if he could have done it where you only suffered that rage if you were like wounded or under some kind of duress.
Like in combat?
Yeah, like in combat, something like that, right?
Not just wake up pissed off?
Yeah, like not just wake up pissed off. or you're sitting down having dinner with the FSD and suddenly you have a temper tantrum, right?
How did that go?
Well, actually, that didn't actually happen, but
it could.
It could. In theory, it could. And, like with that crowd, I suspect that would result probably in your immediate death because most of those NPCs, I think, are pretty high-level, powerful individuals, right?
Yep.
Anyway, we're going to get there way early, I think, because it's only like 9 in the morning right now. So maybe what we'll do is...
Oh, there goes another one of those things.
Yeah, the Brotherhood of Steel flies their vertibirds around all over the place, and they shoot at things on the ground.
And crash!
Things on the ground shoot back at them so that they crash their vertibirds and stuff like that. Yeah, we're very, very early. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to head over here to Bunker Hill, where I can sit on a bar stool and wait for a little while until we're a little bit closer to the time that we're supposed to be there.
All right.
Oh, I know what we could do instead. I think there's some opposition in the area that we can maybe clean out. And then there's probably a chair there that I could sit on.
Oh, let's do that then.
Yeah, we might as well do that. That's a little bit more... Ooh, what's going on here? Okay.
Rust Devils.
Yeah. Look at that, I still have 37 rounds left in this magazine yet.
Yeah, man. See, drum megs all the way.
Yeah.
Did you just shoot at me? Oh, it's on.
Come on, stick your head out here again.
You shot him, and then he took more cover.
Your mother. Who taught you to hit, huh?
Oh,
Your
she's picked
grandmother?
up an assault rifle too.
Hey, didn't you guys
Maybe
wanna
she
buy a
ran out
sidekick?
of ammo. Who knows?
Don't worry, I'm just saying that to get him to come out.
There. There, reloaded.
Just like that.
I really do. I like this gun. Exterminator's leather right arm. Okay. Well, that was just a random encounter. Some randomly encountered rust devils. But anyway. We'll have to switch back to this thing for a bit now, because we have a lot of ammunition for this. I only have like a 4x scope on this one, but mostly I intended this for like close range gun battles anyway. Which is why I didn't put the extended barrel on it. So that's the back door to the railroad. But by the sounds of it, the fact that I got glitched out of the railroad earlier in this playthrough isn't going to matter.
Well, there you go.
So, yeah. So if you look at that little green box there, I actually put, I think I've already grabbed it. I actually put just a regular pipe gun with a regular legendary incendiary effect on it.
Yep.
And I did that. I called the gun Test Fire. So one of these days I'm going to upload that to the Nexus just to see if it works.
Okay.
Yeah, because I have no idea if it's going to work or not. Okay, so I guess that's where we're supposed to be meeting Crenshaw, but it's really early, so we're going to go over this way. That looks as though we've already eliminated the raiders in the courtyard there.
Hey, how much garbage will you get for that garbage? Just curious what the going rate is.
And here's where the chairs are.
Yeah. And actually it looks like I already eliminated the raiders in this area too. So we'll just double check the courtyard to make sure the courtyard's okay, and then we'll go back here and we'll sit on a chair and wait. Yeah, those guys are all dead. Oh, look at that, there's still a body hanging around in here too. Okay. So I guess we're good. The only thing I did now off camera recently is I put a muzzle brake on this gun, just to make the recoil control a little better.
Oh, okay.
Because the combat rifle, as I've said before, is one of my favorite weapons. And it's very versatile and all that. But it, at higher levels of play, I think is probably not quite as good as the assault rifle. And the handling characteristics are actually the most important thing, right? Because, as I said before, the assault rifle has almost no recoil at all. And the combat rifle, actually, and especially a full auto version of it, has a fair amount of recoil.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we're going to have to drink some water and...
How would you say the handling compares with the muzzle brake to the assault rifle?
I don't know. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, okay.
since I put it on. But it says in the description that it's supposed to be... what the hell? Have I got no purified water? How did that happen?
Do you actually have no purified water?
Yeah. I wonder what I did with it all.
Did you stash it?
I must have... Oh, I know what I did. I think I stuck it in a fridge somewhere to make it cold. And I forgot to pick it up again.
Are you going to run back and then grab it and we'll be back?
No. I'm just going to drink one of these.
Okay.
For now.
Burn through all your refreshing beverages.
Well, you know, I've got a lot of... for some reason, I'm still hungry, too. There. Okay. Because, we're gonna do this thing, and then I guess I'll have to go and get some more water. Alright, so we're still a little bit early. Right? 20 minutes early. So we'll level up here. What am I going to do for a level up now?
Can you get anything more relating to sneak? Would that help you out at all?
Well, let's see here. I've got full rifleman. I've got full commando. I could go for a bit more science. Oh, I could get another rank of blitz. Although I don't really do the
Yeah, that was mostly just for screwing around with the chainsaw.
Yeah, it was, actually. Although I could work on that maybe a little bit too, right? Oh, there, that's what I can do. I can get rank 2 in demolition expert. That's a good thing. That's a good one.
All right.
Because then that will give me a visible throwing arc for grenades.
Yep.
Which will make aiming grenades a little bit easier.
Actually, yeah, I think you mentioned that in a previous episode.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I, off camera, I had a level up and I basically chose the first rank of explosives.
Yep, because you wanted to work towards that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, still got just over 10 minutes in game, which is, I'm not sure how the time scale works out here. Okay. 2 minutes have passed since the last time I checked.
Jump on top of that barrel.
What barrel? Where? Yeah, no.
I should drop by Pickman's place.
Okay,
Say
wait
hi
for...
sometime.
Oh, there he is.
Don't get over here as much as I should. He's a really nice guy.
He's a fucking
Crenshaw,
psycho.
we're as ready as we're gonna get. This all the sheriff is sending over to do this? Thought there'd be more people.
This is all we need, Lily. They probably already know we're here. 3 is a patrol, but any more of us, and they might start to get suspicious. Remember, this ain't an assault. This ain't even a surprise attack. We do this, and then we're out of here like farts in the wind. Nobody knows we were here. Here's the plan. Lily, you guys get 4 charges to set. You gotta get down into the escape tunnel quietly and plant them carefully. So listen.
Didn't they lock the door? How are we gonna get in?
Yeah, but I used a crowbar on it. They left the hinges facing out. These railroad guys ain't too smart, but that's not listening. You guys are going down into the tunnels quieter than ghosts. 1 charge is to block off their escape. Use it as a narrow choke point. 2 are for the storm drain. You need to fracture it at 2 spots so the entire section breaks off of it. And the last one is where you need to pay attention, Lily. You gotta place it on the wall that's facing the ocean. So you need your bearings down there. Check your T60 compass from time to time. This is our best chance of a quick flood. Clear?
Loud and clear, Crenshaw. You got the church?
That's exactly what I'm doing. 1 scout can get in and out quieter and faster than your power armor and your groupie over there.
Now you're a groupie. You're not even a sidekick.
Meet back here so we can detonate.
Maybe
and
that's a
verify.
promotion. Okay, go with Lily. Plant charges. Okay, so we're not actually going inside Pickman's gallery. We're going in here. Okay. It's a bit of a chore to scale this thing, but I guess it can be done. And she just teleports in, so that's real easy.
Well, at least she doesn't create a lot of noise that way. But I guess this is a sneaky thing. You gotta be sneaky.
Yes, I've got to be sneaky. But I also have to do maybe a quick save here first.
In case something goes wrong or something crashes.
In case something goes wrong or we have a crash. So let's go in here.
As we always say, F5 is your friend.
Yep. Okay.
Wow. There's certainly a lot of water flowing through here. Would be a shame if something were to happen when the door was locked.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, looks like whoever it is opened this door up too. I haven't actually, for game purposes, been down in this area before because I wasn't actually able to get access to it.
Ah.
I was kind of worried about how this was going to end, actually. You know, like when Deacon glitched out and we couldn't even enter the railroad HQ.
Now you don't gotta worry about it.
But now I guess you don't have to worry about it. Completed. Go plant the
All right,
charge.
this is the place. That's obviously the storm main. And I'll eat my power armor boot if that granite ain't a seawall. Get up there at that choke point and put your charge on the wall. Then let's get the fuck out of here.
Okay. We'll do that. Place seismic charge.
Good.
Okay.
I got my charges set.
Get out of the tunnel as
fuck
fast
outta
as you
here.
can.
Now.
Talk to Crenshaw. Okay. I'm assuming that we still have to be sneaky, although I didn't see anybody. Looks like Lily was busy. So, you know what? The Brotherhood of Steel are not exactly geniuses compared to the Fens Sheriff's Department.
Yeah, but that's because they got Barb.
Yeah, because I can remember in the vanilla storyline following the Brotherhood of Steel storyline,
yeah,
and they actually came in here and stormed down this tunnel and fought their way in, right?
Well, I guess they also have the manpower to do it, though, right?
Well, I mean, they basically wear their power armor and they stand out in the open and exchange fire with the enemy. Oh yeah, we'll pause for a moment.
All right. And we're back.
Yes, and we snuck in, planted our charges, and then we snuck back out. Now we're supposed to go and meet with Crenshaw again. Which way do we go? This way?
You gotta hang a left somewhere.
Oh, we're going the wrong way. Yeah. Some secret agents we are. Okay, here we go.
Hey there.
Everything go okay? You ready to blow it?
Yeah, all the charges are set. Went real quiet. Pretty sure I found a seawall. Let her rip, my man.
Good. No time to waste. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your suspenders. In 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, fuck yeah! God, I love it when the ground shakes like that.
Wow.
Nice, nice. Whitmore knows this shit, that's for damn sure. All right, let's get to the church and check the water line. Keep your guns up, the blast might bring railroad who were topside. Or worse.
These pretzels are making me thirsty.
Go check the water line at the old church. Okay.
Yeah, because I guess the whole place will be flooded from the basement steps down if this worked.
Oh.
Oh, vampires.
Where? Oh, there. Oh, jeez. Throwing grenades and stuff, too.
Who just made this perfect shit?
Oh, ow.
Problem solved.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I think that truck's going to blow up.
Ching!
Yep.
That was a pulse grenade. Okay, well, we'll just back away hastily here as soon as Crenshaw gets out of my way.
There is no backing up, my friend.
Ooh, frag grenades. Yeah, all kinds of stuff here. Okay.
Crenshaw just wanted to see you to see the glow. That's all.
Yeah.
And the bright flash.
Okay. So there's the church. And we have to go inside. So we'll do a quick save here. And then we'll go inside.
All right.
I wonder if it's appropriate to sneak here.
No, you never know.
If I'm sneaking and Crenshaw and Lily are not, then maybe they'll get shot.
Well, they'll get shot first.
Yeah.
You'll probably get shot shortly after, but they'll get shot first. That gives you a chance to maybe
aside
duck
from
and
thoughts
take cover,
prayers,
maybe.
which don't seem to have worked.
Yeah, well, we were in this area before because this is where as far as we went before the place glitched out, right?
Yep.
Actually, it wasn't the place that glitched out, it was Deacon who wouldn't come over and say his lines. Well, looks like there's the water line, so I would say the entire tunnel complex is full.
Holy shit. That felt kind of fast, huh?
Look. Did it work? Did we really just do it, Crenshaw?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just did. Probably a good thing we can't see what's happening down there right now to him.
Yeah. Yeah, I get why we're doing it this way. It's not very fair, but fuck if it ain't effective. This entire thing just took a few of us.
Best not to think about it, Lily. You should get going.
Now that sounds like the second best idea I've heard all night. Wait, did you hear that? From the church?
Fuck. It's gotta be the railroad agents checking in on HQ. Move it! We don't want to get caught in this bottleneck.
Okay.
Too late for that.
Yeah, probably.
There's only one way out.
Yeah, there's a whole whack of them there, too.
What? Found you. What the?
Oh, with Gauss rifles, no less. Oh, well, only one of us can stand in the door at once, so you do it.
Hopefully they don't throw any grenades in here. Oh, they're tough, too.
Oh, yeah.
God damn! I don't even know how old I am, and I'm getting too old for this shit. Hey, you know, I bet my friend here 20 caps I can make you piss your pants before killing you. Better not let me down.
Whoops, that's Crenshaw.
That's Crenshaw.
Ah, fuck! It's okay.
He's like, damn it, my left shoulder. My left shoulder again. My
Well-
left shoulder again.
Oh, they're shooting at us from up above, too.
Get the fuck over here so I can kick your goddamn ass, dickhead.
Okay. Pissed off railroad agent.
Well, he took a piece of the railing out with him.
One day I'd like to not get shot at.
Okay.
Looks like that's it for now. I'm gonna find a nice spot to hide outside the church for the next half hour or so, to make sure no one goes in or out. You guys need to get moving to Ticonderoga for Dan and Linda's operation.
Right. We're out of here, Crenshaw. Stay out of sight and make it back safe. What's left of the railroad are gonna be pissed the fuck off.
Okay.
Well, do you want a Gauss rifle? Or 6?
I don't know. Unless it's legendary, I think I've already got a pretty good selection of very effective weapons. Oh, look at that. He was a synth, too. We'll take a Gauss rifle, right? And we'll take the ammunition.
Maybe it's over.
Oh, that was Dr. Carrington. Didn't take him long to...
Yeah, didn't he do some medical work on you earlier this series?
Yeah, because I did manage to brute force my way into the main part. But I have to say, I'm really, really glad that the mod author here decided to make this way.
Otherwise, things could have broken very badly.
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, if you'd have gotten too involved in the railroad thing, then things could have gone really sour really quick, right?
But they did a good job.
Yep, they did. Anyway, we're going to have to pause briefly while we go outside.
All right. And we're back.
Yes. And as I was just commenting off camera, this was my first trial of this gun with the muzzle brake that I put on it, because before I was just working this gun with just the short barrel.
Yeah.
And I have to say that it did improve it quite a bit. It improved the handling of the gun quite a lot.
How would you say it compares to the assault rifle then?
Well, it's still not as good as the assault rifle that way, because the assault rifle basically is recoilless, right?
Pretty much because of the weapon weight, right?
Well, speaking of assault rifle, I guess we missed this guy the first time around.
Well, that's okay. More ammo.
Oh, and it looks like we've got some super mutants. Yeah, see that? Like, there is a bit of variance there, but I'm not steering this very much at all, right?
Yeah, you're just firing in controlled bursts.
Oh, I ran out of bullets.
Chainsaw!
Yeah. Where is he? There he is.
There you go.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
See, Lily really enjoyed the chainsawing too.
Yeah. Chainsawing is fun. At least with the harvester it is. Well, looks like he had an assault rifle. Maybe I should grab the assault. Who are you shooting at? Oh.
I don't know. Some random guy.
I can reload this now. I've actually got some ammunition for it.
You guys let me know when you're ready to stop fucking around.
Raider
and start
scum.
fighting, okay?
Oh, I guess there's raiders getting involved in this. Maybe they just respawned or something.
Well, no, this is a encounter hotspot right here, right?
I better get some serious caps off your splattered remains. You hear me?
I can drop those later if I have to. I'm just picking them up so I get the ammunition, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you're still running a little low.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's everybody in this area. So we'll switch back to this now. Reload it. And we're going this way. Because we have to go to Monsignor Plaza. We're close to it. And that's on the other side of the river here. We'll just cross this handy bridge here.
The handy bridge that you made, yes?
Yes, I made that. I still, you know, I know I talked about it before, but I still haven't learned how to do nav mesh pathing, though. And I need to learn how to do that. But maybe one of these days. Someday, it's on my to-do list.
Someday soon.
Yeah. Okay. So, here we go. Listen, talk to Lieutenant Dan. Ooh, Lieutenant Dan's got power armor, too.
And a very bright flashlight, man.
Yes, he does.
Hi.
There you guys are. Let's get this started right away. The longer we're here, the more likely it is they'll catch on to us.
You ain't lying. So what you need us to do?
We're really in a hurry here, so listen up. Once I light this fire, your personal assistant here is going to light the stack on the other side of the column for us.
Okay.
There's a scout by the HVAC unit on the other side of the elevator column waiting. Here, use this to light the tires. When you're done, go report to Lieutenant Harkins over there.
Restored Todd Howard lighter. Okay, that's what I need that for. Okay, where do I gotta go?
Just around the other side. Right there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, is it time? Do I do it now?
Yep.
Okay.
Now comes the fun part.
You have a real weird idea of what's fun. You know that, right?
Says the one who bends power armor frames into pretzels while raiders are still alive inside. You win that bet with Crenshaw yet, by the way?
Exactly. Those were raiders.
Raiders, Railroad, they both start with R.
You're my kind of psycho, Linda.
Aw, that's the nicest thing anybody said to me all month. Anyway, our guest should be here soon. Listen up, people. Smoke is gonna be flushing those agents out any minute now. They're coming down those steps, and it's the only way out. And you do not want to be up there, whatever you do. There'll be 3 turrets up there, and lead's gonna be flying everywhere. We're here in case any of them make it past the turrets, and I want them dead by the time they hit the bottom step, if they do. Everyone into position. Power armor up front to catch the bullets. Now we wait. Be patient. The turrets
Well, I
will
guess
tell
you're
us when
gonna
they're here.
aim at the steps there.
Yep. I guess I don't have to go inside here either, eh?
Let's do this.
Well, it looks like they took out one turret already. By the sounds of it, I heard an explosion. That's our side throwing grenades. Unlucky railroad agent. Oh, I need to reload. I'm running low here.
Come on out so I can fucking kill you. Whoa, hey, look out. My sidekick gets fucked up on the top.
All the grenades, all the time. Wow, okay, that guy went flying. Oh, I think you shot that one. You shot a grenade midair. Right in your own face.
Okay. Well, Lieutenant Dan.
I think that's everyone. At least everyone who had to come out. A couple of us have to go in there and verify there's nobody left. Then we can send the scavvers in for intel.
Let us take care of that, Dan.
You sure? Your helmet cartridges got the filter life to handle the smoke?
Yeah, we got this. Don't go nowhere. I'll be right back.
Wouldn't dream of it. Here's a couple of gas masks we were going to use. We'll be waiting right here.
Well, you might want a gas mask.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll put on the gas mask. Probably will displace our glasses, I would think, right? More than likely.
Probably.
Yeah. And our, a piece of our jewelry, too, by the way.
What if it means you can go up there and not die?
And our hat. Okay, well. Guess we might as well pick up,
Dibs on any lighters or watches.
Yeah, you also got a chance to, heal yourself here, too.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Since you kind of got half blowed up.
I've got to eat some more, too. Boy.
Well, at least you're not thirsty.
Yeah, I am thirsty, too, but I've got to also do a healing thing, too, so I'll do that, and it'll serve both purposes. Refreshing beverages are awesome.
Were you eating Lily's pretzels again?
Hey, no. Refreshing beverages, like a thing that you could make at the chem workbench.
I know. I was just joking about how you were thirsty.
Oh.
Oh, the turrets that blow up in fixed position.
Yeah. Well, whoops. That happened after I turned the gore off.
Yeah, so you wouldn't always be covered in blood splatter?
Yeah. It wasn't because I had a problem with gore. It's just that I got tired of having to unequip and re-equip all my armor pieces every time I got gore on me in order to get rid of it.
Yep.
Because Bethesda did not see fit to
make it disappear.
Make it disappear after a time. And you could even jump in, you know, like what they should have done was they should have made it so that if you jump in water, then it would wash off, kind of. Right?
And you'd get clean.
Yeah. Okay, well, it looks like we're in the bottom area here, right?
Oop, you might want to sneak.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah. Sounds like there might be a survivor or two in here, but we'll probably have to do a quick sweep of the whole place, right? What's in here? Ooh, look at that. Do a little bit of looting while we're here too. Why not? Okay. Nobody else on this floor?
Doesn't seem so.
Yeah, I was going to say earlier when you were saying that the railroad agents seemed to be you know, like kind of staggering around when I was shooting them. It's because with a high enough rank of commando, if you're using an automatic weapon, you can stagger your opponents, right?
Yeah.
Even if you don't have like a legendary effect on the weapon that allows you to do that. It's part of the perk system. Okay, well, we'll grab those for the next time that I need a little bit of healing. If I remember correctly, there's a little bit of worthwhile junk items in this place, but not a lot. Oops. There.
Oh, there's a Nuka-Cola constant.
Yeah. I think that's a mod added thing, actually. It does something very similar to Quantum, except that it has a couple of additional properties.
Okay.
Oh, railroad agent. Like that guy choked to death or something on the smoke, hey?
Yep, probably. That would be you without the gas mask.
Probably, yeah. Else interesting in here? No, doesn't look like it.
Well, there's that bucket. You know you want that bucket.
No, not really. I'll take that telephone.
You'll take the telephone, but not the bucket.
Yeah. There's a bunch of ammunition in here and some other good stuff.
Well, you'll be fairly well supplied on ammunition for guns you don't use.
Yeah, but you never know though, right? If I happen to find a good... Like, I wasn't really planning on using 5.56 ammunition much. But when
then you found that
when necessity pressed it on me, like, I never really considered using the assault rifle because I didn't like the weight.
Yeah.
But the handling characteristics of it are great, so yeah, I'm a fan now. Oh, there's some water.
Yeah, now you won't have to keep burning through. Oh, there's some more.
I wasn't made to stay in one spot.
Another dead railroad agent. I'm glad nobody grabbed that. That could be awkward in close quarters like this.
A lot to learn if you planned on being a scabber.
Another dead railroad agent. Oh, whoever it is really close by. A synth.
Oh, there you go. Synths died of gas too, apparently.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Brahmin skull. I'm going to grab that because those are valuable. MedX. Okay, well, whoever that is isn't in here. Oh, must be in this next room. Oh, guns and bullets. Those guys don't have anything interesting on them.
In here?
Yeah. What's going on here? I rise, and he's sleeping. Uh-oh. No, he's not sleeping now.
Not sleeping anymore.
He had a
That's
gas
that.
mask on,
Let's get back downstairs to Dan. This
and he
place
was
is giving me
sleeping.
the creeps.
Sleeping with a gas mask on.
Well, it is also nighttime.
Did you even do that?
You'd have to ask somebody who knows better.
Yeah.
I really don't know a lot about gas masks.
Okay, well, it looks like that was the only survivor. And we came in here and we gunned him down mercilessly without pity. Now we need to head back out. The way we came in. You know what? There must be some very sensitive people out there, because a lot of the comments that I saw in the comment section for this mod page, people were very upset about how callous and brutal the Diamond City security forces were, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe that.
You know, but you can tell, though, that it's a well-made mod if people are complaining about the ethical and moral choices that you have to make, rather than complaining about, you know, like more technical aspects, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know, like that to me speaks volumes about how, you know, having played this mod too, but it says a lot about how well made this mod is.
Yep.
When people are actually complaining about that kind of stuff rather than this doesn't work or that doesn't work, right? Missed a door here.
Oh, there's a cap stash on the table I think you just walked by.
Yeah. And another.
Yeah, just on your right. Or on your left now.
Where?
Oh no, that's a
Where?
rune book. Never mind.
No, okay. Yeah.
I thought it was a cap stash.
Okay, well, we'll have to pause while we go back outside again.
Alright. And we're back.
Yes, and I guess I can ditch the gas mask now.
Yeah, you'll be in safe air now.
Yeah, and we'll have to put our hat back on. And our earrings. Put the glasses back on already, I think. But I think and this. There. So we have all of our stuff back on now.
Right on.
But anyway.
Lots of Gauss rifles.
Yeah. Well, I don't, like I said, I don't know that I need to pick them all up.
Well, that one was night vision shielded if you wanted
I have the ability to make one of those things like that anyways, though, really. And,
True.
And you know what? Some people like the Gauss rifle a lot. Personally, I think it's the apex sniper weapon, but it's not really good for the type of applications that I use guns for a lot, right? And I already have a good sniper weapon, so I don't really need a Gauss rifle.
Hey.
Fair enough.
How did it go in there?
It smells like a roasted Robart fart up there.
I'll be sure to let the scabbers know.
Fuck.
Good work. Now moving on.
We fucked that place up with all that smoke. Looks like the inside of one of DP's barbecues. Hope the sheriff wasn't planning on using it.
I assure you we're not moving in here. Now shut up and listen, Lily.
Sorry.
The sheriff had Delano radio us to report as soon as we're done here. We leave this to our scabbers and head out right away. Report to the sheriff immediately. This is an emergent run we're talking about. HQ needs updates and we need them fast.
Alright.
Diamond City has triumphed over the railroad.
Easy business.
Yep. So I guess now we need to move on to the next thing. But we'll wait for it. Report to the sheriff. Ooh, what was that? I think a big shadow just flew overhead. Okay, so I guess we have to report back to the sheriff, but maybe we'll do that in the next episode.
Alright.
Since it looks like we're pretty much out of time now. So, until next time...
I'm RecV5.
And I am Sandman99, and we are the Heartless Exterminators.
Nah, we're the heroes, the
railroad.
champions.
Yeah. Anyway, until next time.
Take care.